get my cue from Greg. You can't see him, but I can,
Okay.
so... Right now I'm over in Studio A with Alice Wallace. She's going to be at Natalie's tonight. I'll have a couple of pairs of tickets to give away for that show later. But first we're going to hear a song. Welcome back to Studio A.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's been about a year, and let's just get started with the song. What's the name of this one?
This one I'm going to start with is called Imposter. Someday someone's gonna find out my biggest secret. I know they will. It's just a matter of time. You can look right at me and never even see it, 'cause I've perfected the art of seeming fine even when I'm not. Someday someone's gonna figure out what I've been hiding. I know they will, 'cause I can't keep a straight face, and still no one will ever say I wasn't trying. I worked damn hard for this epic fall from grace, just like I was taught. And so what if I do? So what if all of my worst fears come true? Sure, the sky might fall and the truth might turn to doubt, but it's time. Someone found me out. Someday someone's gonna realize I'm an imposter. I know they will. It's just a question of when they'll shake their heads and say, well, this is gonna cost her. They won't understand why I risked it all just to pretend that I was someone else. Someday someone's gonna find out that I've been faking. I know they will, 'cause I can't keep this up, and I'm the one whose heart I have been breaking. Who'd have thought that I was worthy of love? And so what if I do? So what if all of my worst fears come true? Sure, the sky might fall and the truth might turn to doubt, but it's time. Someone found me out.
That's Alice Wallace live in Studio A. That was Imposter, the first track from her latest release, Here I Am. And that talks about imposter syndrome. Can you explain a little bit about what that is?
Oh, yes. You know, that little voice inside your head that just kind of tells you, one day you're going to be found out for the fraud that you are. And I actually wrote that song leading up to going into the studio to record this new record, because it was the first time I'd done it in Nashville with like big time session players who, the way they like to do it is just go in blind into the studio. They've never heard the songs before. I've never met them before, and so I was having some serious imposter syndrome going into the studio, but it went so well, and I'm so proud of this record. It came out about a year ago, and I've just been touring all over the country to talk about it.
And why don't you go ahead and name a few of those world-class
Yes.
musicians, some of who have won Grammys?
Yes, indeed. The producer was Nick Buda, who's also the drummer on the album, and he's right now, and he's in Kenny Chesney's band. You know, he's also played with Dolly Parton and Martina McBride, and he also recruited Kenny Greenberg on guitar, who is just a legend, who is also playing right now with Kenny Chesney. Ted Pecchio's on bass, Jimmy Wallace on keys. A friend of mine named Jeremy Long did some pedal steel on there, and yeah, it was pretty incredible to work with those guys.
All right, well, let's give away a pair of tickets for your show tonight at Natalie's, and then we'll hear another song.
Yeah.
I'll take the first caller right now at area code 614-821-9223. That's to see Alice Wallace tonight at Natalie's. The first caller picks up those tickets. And again, the number to call for those is area code 614-821-9223. And what's the name of this next one you're going to play for us?
I thought I would do a song written with another Ohioan, Crystal Bowersox. If you're familiar with Crystal, I believe she's from Toledo, and she was on American Idol back in the day. I met her shortly after moving to Nashville. We wrote this song called "When This Song Ends," about our encounters with some two-stepping cowboys out on the road as we travel and sing our songs. So here's this one. He was a looker with a damn fine two-step. No cream, no sugar, a man of simple taste, but a hard nut to crack. He may not be what she needs, but a 3-minute song could change everything. And the music plays, he takes her hand. They twirl and sway like waves on sand. It's the only way he'll ever let a woman close. There's no time to think about what comes next or where they'll be when this song ends. She's always been the kind to take it slow. But wherever he leads, she'll go. And she wasn't looking to find a fabled man. And she's been broken by every charming face that took hers in his hands. The dance, the mood, the man, they've all been wrong. She only knows the steps when she's in his arms. And the music plays, he takes her hand. They twirl and sway like waves on sand. It's the only way he'll ever let a woman close. No time to think about what comes next or where they'll be when this song ends. She's always been the kind to take it slow. But wherever he leads, she'll go. If she takes the chance, she might get hurt. This dance could be their last or their first. And the music plays, he takes her hand. They twirl and sway like waves on sand. It's the only way he'll ever let a woman close. About what comes next or where they'll be when this song ends. She's always been the kind to take it slow. But wherever he leads, she'll have to close her eyes and trust her feet. Wherever he leads, she'll go.
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Alice Wallace performing live from Studio A. She will be at Natalie's tonight. That was a track she recorded with Crystal Bowersox out of Ohio.
Yeah, well, I wrote it with her. She
Wrote it
didn't
with
actually
her.
sing on the recording, but yes, but we wrote it together in Nashville a couple years ago.
Does she play it maybe
You know,
occasionally?
I don't know if she plays it. I hope she does, but yeah, she doesn't lean as much country as I do, so I'm not sure if she sings it. But she's a wonderful artist, singer songwriter, just great person. So
And you're played on public radio. You're also a public radio listener.
oh, definitely.
And we've had that rescission bill passed, which claws back over $1 billion that was previously allocated to public radio. Which stations do you listen to that are in a little bit of jeopardy right now?
Yeah, back in Nashville, my favorite is WMOT. They play my music frequently, and I love those women who run that station. So I know it's been pretty terrible to watch this money taken away from a very important part of our culture here in the country.
And we're asking people here to make a contribution to WCBE because we're affected by that as well. I'm about to give away a pair of tickets. I'm interviewing a person performing live from Studio A. Public radio is better, it's different. That's why people are listening right now. If you've been a public radio listener for a while, please help us remain on the air by giving online at wcbe.org. If you've ever won some tickets from WCBE, consider giving a little something back to the station that you listen to, and maybe you can win some more tickets. Let's give away that other pair of tickets for your show tonight at Natalie's right now. I'll take the first caller again. The number to call is area code 614-821-9223. That's to see Alice Wallace tonight at Natalie's. Again, the number to call for those tickets is area code 614-821-9223. The first caller will pick up those tickets. And this release, it's with a band. You've also had some solo releases, and you were also in a band that we have played in the past, Side Pony. Is that still a thing?
No, we're taking a hiatus from Side Pony, but we had a great time. We formed that band during the pandemic when we needed some extra motivation to write some songs together. So we toured as Side Pony for a couple of years, but now Caitlin Cannon, my partner in Side Pony, and I have new solo records out, and we've been touring on that. So who knows? Maybe one day we'll get back together as Side Pony, but yeah, the response to my latest record has been fabulous, and I've been on the road basically for the last 2.5 months straight here this summer, touring all the way from like San Diego to Maine, and this is actually the last show of the tour, so I'm very excited for tonight. I love Columbus, I love Natalie's, and so I'm very happy to be back in town.
And you relocated to Nashville about 5 years ago. Are you feeling settled in or stir crazy?
I mean, probably somewhere in between. I mean, it is a strange life that I lead because I live in Nashville, but I'm only there, for a few weeks of the year sometimes. But I do spend a lot of like the winter there because I don't like touring in winter. But yeah, I'm kind of in and out. But I love Nashville, and it's such an inspiring place to play. Everyone wants to write songs together all the time. And I do really enjoy being in Nashville and just being constantly just feeling like I want to get better at this craft and being inspired by the people around me when I'm there.
Well, thanks for coming in here again this morning and sharing your music and a little bit of your life with us.
Absolutely.
Let's hear one more song before you take off. What's the name of this one?
Well, and I'm known at my shows for keeping yodeling alive, which actually back in Nashville, I do have an exciting new collaboration happening with Ranger Doug from Riders in the Sky, where we've been writing some songs together to bring back some yodeling. But I think people are going to have to come to the show to hear the full-fledged yodeling, but I wanted to do a song that's on my new record that I wrote with a friend of mine named Melody Walker, who just won a Grammy this year, actually, for co-writing a song with Sierra Farrell called American Dreamin'. But she can also yodel a bit, and we decided to just put a little bit of yodeling in this song, and it's one of my favorites from the new record, and it's called Bonfire. Used to think that just a spark could make you see your way to me, drifting hopeless in the dark, lost at sea, endlessly. As the salt burns down my cheeks, I'll be on fire for you. I'll be on sun sinks down beneath the sand, washed you asleep through my hand. Golden embers smolder on while the waves welcome the dawn, wondering if you're really gone. I'll be on fire for you. I'll be on Where were you sailing? Don't you know I'm still waiting here on the